Alright, so off screen I had another game. I thought I was recording that entire game. Turns out I wasn't recording that entire game at all. So on that, I'll give you a quick recap. On that last game, I had better resource management for my food and stuff. Food was no issue whatsoever. My issue was the medical stuff, and at the end it was coal as well, because I didn't have enough people to gather enough coal to sustain the heat, so more people were getting sick. But we'll give it a third go. I actually got banished off that last game that I had. The game that I had before that, I just quit and then started a new one, so I didn't see that one through to the end basically, but that one was a learning game basically. I'm still going to be learning stuff even on this one, but hopefully this one pans out a lot better than my other one where I got banished, so we'll definitely give it a try. I mean, on the last one I barely ever spoke as well because I was really concentrating, so it's probably a good job that I didn't start recording anything on that, but you know, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, in all honesty. So I'll put that up to 10. I'll put this one up to 10 because coal is the main factor that I need. Put this one up to 10. This one up to 5. And this one up to 5. Then add 5 engineers to each of those as well. So I've got 10 workers and 10 engineers left. So what I want to try and do is make sure that I've got enough coal to last, and I want to build houses basically. Now I didn't have an issue whatsoever with housing last time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 8 houses at first because I've only got 80 people. That wasn't an issue that I had last time. So I'll also build a medical hut because the workday is up. I'll start the generator now. Now I'm hoping on this one it was more, I'm not 100% sure what it was, to be honest with you, but right, so that day's over. What I need to do is do I want to do that? It's either that or food. I don't know. No, I'll go for, I need to do the research. The research is the main thing that I need. I know that, so I'll build that and then I can have engineers. I've got no engineers left, have I? I need 50 wood first. Where did my other 5 engineers go? Oh, they all went into there, didn't they? Yeah, of course they did. So I don't need as much steel, so I'll take my 5 engineers off of that and I'll stick 5 engineers in here. Yes, I know. So I'll just upgrade that straight away. Because I'm hoping if I can research the tiers quick enough, I can get an infirmary set up. If I can get an infirmary set up, it will hopefully stop people dying of frostbite because they'll be able to get treated. Then that will stop the issue that I was having in the first place. I'm hoping anyway.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Now, it may not happen. What I'll also try and avoid is I need to try and avoid building the Steam hubs. The Steam hubs help. I need to either try avoiding building the Steam hubs altogether for now, or I need to try avoid building the Steam hubs too early or having them on 24 hours.
Time to get to work.
I need more wood before I can do that, right. Wait, what are these? Generate a range upgrade. Yeah, see, that's doubled. Allows us to raise temperature in all heat zones by 1 level. Coal consumption is double when this is used. Yeah, see, it's overdone all the time. Ideally, I do need to get to level 2 to be able to do that. I'm nearly there wood-wise though, so it's fine. Right, I've got enough wood for that now, so I'll research that. If I can keep the heater on overnight, people won't die during the night. Once this research is done, I'll then research this, because I need that.
Workday ends. It's time
And the weather's changing, so it'll be freezing. So people will be cold. And I know people will be cold. But it's better this being as it is now.
wrap up well. The frost is here.
This game actually has me really concerned. Right, so I need more wood before I research that. I'm nearly there with the wood now. I'm nearly there, so just sustain life. Sustain your... I'm nearly there with it. Just sustain your life.
New law in the city.
Right, those core piles are depleted. So, we'll start off with that core pile. All these wood crates are gone as well. So I need 10 people on that. I'll put 5 on that. 5 on that. And 10 on that.
Workday ends. It's time off.
So once I've researched the infirmary, I'll then build an infirmary. And while I'm building the infirmary, I'll research the steam hubs. And then I'll build one steam hub around the infirmary so that continues to work.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Not now. Because I'm really close. Build that. That's then used up all my wood. We have just used that for steam core. Steam core is a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let us hope our scouts find them during our expedition. Also, I only had 1 steam core, so I've now used up that steam core. Right, okay. Alright, so I'll use that.
Workday ends.
So I've then got 5 engineers to work in that. What I then also need to do is, I need to do it. I need to build a path up there for that. And then my steam hub can go here. See, now the really sick people are being treated. Now the only issue that I've got is food. But I will now be able to sort my food issue out. So now that I've got a steam hub researched, I can build a steam hub there. That will then heat this up, it will make them more effective. Now what I also need to do is, that pass does need to come out more. I don't want to use up all my wood in it, but I know I'll have to. Do that.
Night is coming.
Then
Down your tools.
I need to build the hunter's hut. Right, so now I need to build the coal thumper. In fact, first I build the gathering post. Can go further back though. Would it be more beneficial for that to... The coal thumper takes up a lot of space. If so yeah, I'll put the gathering post there and then I'll put the coal thumper there. Yeah. Because the gathering post will then help me with that. So then what I need to do is food and health. I need better hunter's gear as well actually. So I'll research better hunter's gear before I research anything else.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
In fact, no, I probably do need to build another gathering post actually. I'll take everyone away from that for now. That's gathering 220 a day. Right. They gather that much food a day. So really what I need is, I don't know what I need. What am I researching there? Faster gathering is what I'm researching, right.
Work time. Get moving.
I don't know. I've got the steel for that, I just need more wood. So, I've got a resource depot. That's fine. I'll put the resource depot there. I know we're out of wood, don't worry about it. So, what have I got? Right, so I've got a fair bit of stuff. Steelworks, extracts iron ore from deep deposits. Right, so that does the same thing. The war drill. Right. I don't think I've got a massive issue with these at the minute. Don't have an issue with these at the minute. What's that do? Leisure to harvest crops, right. Don't have enough for that regardless. See, they add 1 coal per hour, which I don't really want to do. I'll leave it for now. I won't research anything at the minute. I'm determined to make this fucking city work. This city will work. This city is good. I've got good hope. Have I not got anyone gathering wood anymore? Have I run out of wood? I've run out of wood. Can't believe I've just run out of wood. I need to start cutting some trees down. Oh, I was concentrating so much on the coal, I completely forgot about the wood. How much do these give me? Dismantle for 8 wood. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to dismantle that. Probably going to have to dismantle that as well.
Time to get to work.
So I need to research a sawmill. I've still got a fair bit of steel at the minute. Well, there's 37 steel left, so I've got a fair bit of steel to do. What I now need is to have enough to build a sawmill, which I do. Good.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
And once I've done that, I need to start gathering more food, because my food is starting to kill me. I know my food is starting to kill me. It definitely is. I know there's 20 homeless people, but I haven't got the wood to deal with it right now. It's unfortunate.
Wrap up well.
Yes, the temperature's falling, so that's fine. I have everything that I need to deal with that. Ooh. Story stuff. Oh dear, that's not good. Search for the cities. Man from Winterholm. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said he came from Winterholm, a settlement located not far from here. And that he was the last survivor. Winterholm is dead, everyone's dead, there's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed, you must escape. Those were his last words. Well then. that they're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterholm spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them a purpose. Oh. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chance of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of future, decide what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else the city will descend into chaos, into the chaos that consumed Winterholm. A new set of laws will become available, either faith or order. Oh, this is a difficult choice. Basically, it's either turning into like a Christian state, which I'm not opposed to, but I'm not one for religion. And then it's turning it into basically a military state, which, if you've ever seen, I'm not 100% sure what film it was, but the film where they're all underground and they're in that city and everyone has to do their job, otherwise that city won't function. I can't remember what it was called, but this game reminds me so much of that film. And the order and discipline, I know it will turn out to be like that film, where if you don't do your job, the police come and they question you and they do all that kind of crap. Oh, this is so difficult. Screw it. I'm going to... I'm going to be a tough but fair leader. So I won't go the faith route, I'll go the order and discipline route. So we need to mobilise and stand together to help people in need and protect them from troublemakers. After introducing this law, another one can be passed after 1 day and 12 hours, yeah. A new building. Watchtowers increase the hope of people living nearby. You will need to build 2 watchtowers. They take 10 wood and 5 steel. Right, okay. That is fine.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
So I'll build one there. Then I'll build one there. First death. Open the book of laws. Will do. I have to wait to sign a new law anyway, but I'm going to do the cemetery for that. I now also need to watch it. The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They have come to try to change your mind. You say order will save us. Nonsense. What are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhold. Calm down, we're not going to die. Londoners, your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city from London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming danger. Okay. So, the 6 people that want to go to London at the minute. I've got 14 days left to change that. So, what I need is, I need to build the beacon, but in order to do that I need to get the resources first. So I need the steelworks. This is an invalid placement location. Why is this an invalid placement location? You're an invalid placement location. Why is it? Oh, it needs to be on one of these points. Oh, I see. So I've got to build that all the way out there. And then I need to build a path all the way up to it.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
I will heat some of the homes. So, heating, heaters. This allows heaters at workplaces during work times. I'll research that, because then that will actually help me research more stuff. See, the really hard thing is now I need to raise people's hopes. What's my economy looking like? So I've got a daily gain. Of coal. So I've got more gain. I've got slightly more food gain. They're fine. All the temperatures in those are chilly. Right. So my economy is fine at the minute. I just need right, so they're starting to gain more following. That's not fucking good. I've still got 14 days left. So that's fine. You just research that.
Work hard. Get back to work.
See, so my generator will now actually start to burn less coal. So, what I could do is drop that down to that, because I now need timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighbourhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother, gave them both good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if there weren't our watchmen. A good neighbour commented, "We're lucky to have them." Good. Right. I will build the beacon, because the beacon did help. Right, I've built the beacon now. The last time I built the beacon, I think it raised people's hopes a fair bit. It said that it did, but I don't know whether it did actually in the game. But the beacon's so cool. It opened up a completely different part. It opened up this. It opened up a completely different part of the game, and it's so cool. Like, it now adds all this bit up here where you can view the map. You can then start giving people other things to do. It's awesome. You then need 5 of these. Right. People cheer as the giant observation balloon soars above the city. This is a real feat. Everyone feels proud of the work they've done to make it happen. Volunteers have lined up, eager to go looking for our lost people in Frostland. The woman who came forward earlier is among them. We did need a win. I've still got 13 people left that want to go though. Search the area. Lost expedition, a happy reunion. We enter the camp appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcome us. Thank God you found us. We had been wandering for days until we couldn't go on any longer. Soon we'd begin to starve. Children and adults surrounded us, packed ready to go. Site discovered, crash site, sturdy shelter. Scouts will set out towards our city and bring the survivors quickly and safely with them. Survivors will set out towards our city on their own. It will take longer and some of them may die. No, we'll do that. So you got the crash site and then you got sturdy shelter. Okay. That's good. This should bring hope to people when they bring them back. Hopefully this gets my people's hopes up. People from our convoy reunions. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. We'll look for others. Yes, we will look for others. Now, I need to get people gathering wood. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them to help secure our survival. And we will, do not worry. I'll then add that onto there. What I now also need to do is I'll do that because I need another steam hub. And then I need more housing. But on the housing side, I'll get bunk houses. So my hopes are now rising again.
Time to rest, works out today.
The London prey on discontent. A few are persuaded. A member of the Londoners is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many people as possible into joining the exodus to London, but his visions of doom ring false in the ears of people who are content with the situation in the city. Oh, I can't do anything else. He's had more people there. So honestly, there's only 18 people have a tendency, so they may do it. But I've got more hope now. That's good. Another act of vandalism. So they've reached. Explore. The trail leads to another city. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points towards the directions. Points in two directions. London 1,934 miles, home 27 miles away. Site discovered, steel bridge. Resources will be taken. Good, I've got another steam core. Yeah, I'll bring my scouts back because they've got a steam core that will help. Right, so a guard station. How do I do? So with this, right, so I've got 3 hours left to go before I can do that. Days left. So, laws. I've less than an hour to sign a new law. Come on! 9 o'clock. Surely I can sign a new law now.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Right, so this is now good. I'm doing well. I've got 7 hours before I can sign a new law, but I need to sign that law for that, basically. Yes. But, anyway, this episode has probably gone on for way fucking too long. So, I've managed to get past where I've gotten past in the other 2 playthroughs. I've actually sent out scouts this time and gone to other places. I've found people. Some people are wanting to go back to London. They are getting more followers, but there's only a tendency at the minute. They're not definitely going yet. And the signs that people are saying about the guards and stuff, and that they like the guards, is hopeful for everything. So I'm hopeful that things are going well. I'm definitely doing a lot better than I was last time. But yeah, hopefully we'll carry on with this one and not have to start another new one. So thank you very much for watching. I will be doing a lot more of this. I hope that I've fixed the audio and everything from the last episode, because that was something that I spotted straight away. If there's anything else that I need to fix, then please do tell me, because I really enjoy this game and I do want to keep on playing it. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.